Almost 90% of women have been touched inappropriately or without consent. And more often than not, they are not from strangers. They are from people we call family, people we call friends, people we call acquaintances. It was from someone who was supposed to protect us, someone who is supposed to love us, someone who is supposed to make us safe. The uncle who offered to help us with school, the teacher who claims he saw some potential, and that family friend everyone trusted. Home isn't always the safest place. Sometimes it is where danger hides. Take the story of Ochanga Obaje, a 13-year-old girl from Nigeria. She left her home to live with family to continue her education, trusting them with safety. But in that place of safety, she was repeatedly abused by her uncle and his son over several years. Because of that abuse, she developed a medical condition called vesicovaginal fistula and tragically lost her life in October 2018. And not forgotten, so many young girls are forced into child marriages, all in the name of religion and tradition. Wait, I should rephrase that statement, because it's not a child marriage when the only people involved or the victims are girls. Have you ever seen a young boy or a child who is a boy being shipped off to marry before? Let's rephrase it. Girl marriages. Some of these girls never got the chance to know what it means to love themselves or their bodies. This is beyond wrong. This is appalling. They are covered from head to toe, thought that modesty was protection, yet grown men find them attractive. Home isn't always safe. School isn't always safe. And the people we trust the most are the dangerous or the greatest threats. Today, I want to talk about what protection means and why we must stop limiting that word to wars, guns, and soldiers. 1. Silence protects abusers, not victims. You know what hurts most about Ochanya's story? It's not what just happened. It's about how long people watch this happen. Silence is how predators survive. It's their power. It's their DNA. That is how they are able to thrive in society, when we keep quiet. And society gives it to them freely out of fear, shame, and convenience. UNICEF says over 370 million girls worldwide were sexually abused before the age 18. Think about it. Hundreds of millions of girls, and yet we hardly hear their stories. Why? Speak up. Because silence protects the abuser, not the victim. When a child is told, don't tell anyone, and the adults around pretend not to see what is happening, the abuse doesn't stop. It grows roots. Silence becomes permission. And when we as society look away, we become part of the crime. So here is the truth. Every time we keep quiet, we are not preventing drama. We are protecting abusers. 2. Home isn't always safe. You know, we grew up knowing that home is safe, but no, home isn't always safe. Most of the children around who have been abused before started from home. The house helps. The parents. That's then, some parents abuse their own kids. The people we called uncles, the people we call family friends, the people we gave our kids to because we needed a breather. Most abuse do not happen in the dark alleys or by strangers. It happens at home. According to documents, 85% of all child abuse cases happens at home with the person the child knows. That means people who are supposed to protect us are often the one breaking us. I have a friend who was abused severely by her imam when she went to Makaranta as a little girl. She was a Muslim child, went to listen to Quran and study the Quran, yet covered. Yet this unscrupulous barbaric imam saw something attractive on this child and decided to inappropriately touch the child. The child was so quick to tell her mother about the incident. Guess what the mother did? The mother told this child she wants to bring shame to the family. Okay, nobody believed her. Nobody, absolutely nobody believed her. She was told to respect elders and do what they say. She was told to do A, to do B. Nobody believed her. She grew up with the scars in her heart. She grew up with all the scars, and that is why I talk. It may not have happened to me, but in my circle of friends, I can count a couple of them. And if society is quietly hosting these monsters, then it's time for everybody to talk. 3. Society culture of blame fuel abuse. And this is what really gets me uncomfortable about the whole topic of child abuse. The moment there is a reported case about a woman being sexually abused, the first question that comes to the minds of most importantly men is, what was she wearing? Here's my thought process. If you think what a child is wearing was able to trigger you as an individual or as a man to get sexually aroused and to inappropriately touch her, you don't need help, you don't need healing, you don't need God. All you need is handcuffs. In fact, you need to be put in a blender and blended alive. That's what you deserve. Because when we provide repercussions for these actions, some men will stop behaving the way they are. I have seen firsthand how this culture of silence and judgments destroy a lot of people, especially women. They start to question their own reality. Was it my fault? Maybe I misunderstood. No, you didn't misunderstand anything. The world, the society, the community failed you. And the irony, we praise discipline in men, but mock women for wanting boundaries. Let's be honest, our culture excuses abuse in small ways every single day. When we laugh at predatory jokes, when we protect powerful men at the expense of vulnerable girls, or when we call survivors attention seekers or drama queens. That's how rot spread, quietly, through laughter, through denial, through silence dressed in tradition. We can't heal what we keep blaming, and until we change the culture of blame, predators will keep winning. So the next time you hear someone ask, what was she wearing? Turn and ask the person, why are you defending a criminal? And finally, justice delayed is justice denied. Let's be honest, in Ghana, Nigeria, Sao Tome, everywhere, justice moved too slow for victims and too gentle for predators. How long was Ochanye's case dragged? I don't think she spoke 5 years later. I am very sure she had some conversations with her mother or maybe someone she loved, someone close to her. She had that conversation either the moment that thing happened, the first time it happened, or even the second time it happened. What did we do about it? Absolutely nothing until this girl was on her deathbed, which she died. Indeed, we failed her. And 5 years down the lane after dying, we are still looking for justice for this girl. That is appalling. The system has failed us. According to UN Women Global Database, fewer than 1 out of 5 sexual assault cases in Africa ever get the predator convicted. That means most abusers walk free, living their lives, while their victims are left serving emotional life sentence. Justice delayed isn't just slow, it is cruel. It shows survivors you don't matter, and it tells abusers you will get away with it again. And here's what's worse. If the victim gather courage to report, they are met with system that doubts them, paperwork that chokes their necks, and officers who ask the most unnecessary questions. We can't call that justice. Justice must be swift, fair, and public, so predators know or they learn that the country protects children, not monsters. Because if the system doesn't scare the abusers, it will silence the victims. So let this be a wake-up call, not just to punish abusers, but to rebuild trust in justice itself. Because justice delayed isn't justice at all, it is betrayal. Let's save our young girls. And for the young guys, parents, train your children, train your young men to be disciplined, train your young boys to know what is called boundaries. Thank you.